major components of verbal communication are articulation, intonation, and pronunciation. Hello everyone, this is Sarika Shirasagar, and I'm today going to share with you all 5 important tips on how to improve your English pronunciations. First and foremost, let us remember that if you want to speak in English, we should also know how to sound in English. In India, we have a tendency of adding some Indian tadka to the English language while speaking to it. Well, we need to know that it's important to know how to pronounce a particular word in the English way. The confusion here happens because English is a non-phonetic language, which means that the alphabets or the spelling of a word doesn't necessarily correspond with the sound. For example, A as in sounds as in the word amount, sounds as in the word car, and sounds as a in the word apple. So there are 20 different vowel sounds for the 5 vowels that we have in English, and that makes it more confusing. One more example is CH. CH is ch as in chair, CH is k as in character, and CH is sh as in champagne. Why this so? Well, there's a science behind this, which is called as phonetics. According to science, there's one very important rule, and that rule says that you need to break a word into different sound units. These sound units are called as syllables, and they are generally vowel sound units. For instance, if you take a word like water, so wa and tur, that means this word can be divided into 2 syllables. Let me give you one more example of a bigger word. Say a word like pronunciation. It's a big word. Now this can be divided into 5 syllables. Pro, nan, se, a, shan. 5 vowels and 5 syllables. Now the interesting part here is, according to the rule, we can stress only on one syllable. That is called as a primary stress. Rest all the syllables need to go down with the sound. For instance, in this word pronunciation, when I say pronunciation, the only syllable that is stressed is A. Rest all syllables would go down. So instead of saying pronunciation, I would say because pro is going down with O. So I say pronunciation, and not pronunciation. So this is one example. There could be hundreds of examples. For example, one again important word that we use a lot these days is technology. Now the confusion happens when we say it as technology or technology. Where's the stress? Well, the stress is on no. So technology. Technology. That means the stress is on no. So if you're pronouncing it as technology, the stress is changed and the sound is wrong. So the correct sound is technology. And the same rule would apply for all the words which are ending with the suffix logy, as in biology, sociology, psychology. And that's how we pronounce these words. So let us take one more example. And this word is, it has 3 O's. Monopoly. So out of these 3 O's, where's the stress? Well, the stress is on the second O. So when I stress on the second O, the rest of all the O's would go down. And the sound of this word would be monopoly. 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 So if you're pronouncing this word as monopoly, it's absolutely wrong. So this is how the science called as phonetics guides us about how should we stress on particular sounds in a word and de-stress the other words so that we get the exact English pronunciations. One more last example, and a very common one, is photographer. So in India, as we have learned that these are two words, one is photo and the other is grapher, we just combine them together and say it as photographer. Whereas it's one single word with the stress on TO. So the pronunciation would be photographer. So the first O will go down and it wouldn't be pho but pho. So photographer and not photographer. Photography and not photography. Yeah. So these are few tips that I hope would benefit you in improving your pronunciations. There are many more to know, but I guess this is enough for today's session. We'll see a few more the next time. Till then, take care, stay safe.